Hello, and welcome to week 7. Can you hardly believe that we are nearly finished the semester? Now, I know some of you that have assignments out there still haven't completed them yet, and this is just a reminder that we have until week 8 to submit all remaining assignments for some credit, with the exception of the discussion postings. So, if you have submitted something and you don't see a grade for it, please reach out to me because it may be graded, it just may not be posting properly on your end, and you may not be able to see it. So, just let me know, and I'll go back and have a look at it and make sure that's reflected properly in the grade book. As you can tell, I still have my cold, but certainly am feeling a little bit better. So let's talk about last week. Last week we looked at security and its place in network. And with the different data breaches and the rising threats from foreign entities and the different terrorist activities that are rising, it's no wonder that the security aspect of information technology will certainly continue to be a strong place for the foreseeable future as far as a career decision goes. I know that there are now different levels of security. There's now the physical security. There's as well as security from the standpoint of an ISO, who deals with the security inside. There's network security. With all these different branches, as I said before, security and information technology is going to be a strong place to potentially start or continue your career if you're interested in going into information technology. We had a great discussion about the internet running out of space. That was a good discussion. There were many opinions on some of the challenges that the businesses would be faced at that time. There were some that were confident, that felt that a solution would be found, and crisis would be averted, and there wouldn't be too many problems with businesses or with just individuals having to switch over. But a few of the main points to take away certainly is that we found that IPv4 and IPv6 were not compatible with one another. And so this meant likely that there was going to be new equipment that was going to be required for larger organizations. That certainly meant that there was going to be a substantial bit of funding that was going to be needed to make this new integration project kind of work out. So this was a major impact for larger companies. And I saw a few examples of schools and institutions where yes, they would probably have to make the upgrade as well, and then that in turn would impact the students. So I did see a couple of discussion posts on that, and that was a very good example of the impact of companies having to switch over to IPv6. This week. This week we've got a PowerPoint presentation, and fair warning, please make sure that you have reviewed the rubrics. Please make sure that you have gone through and you see all the requirements and you've checked each one of them off to make sure that you have all of them covered. Just a reminder that at least 3 references are required. So I want you to make sure that you also give me those links, because you may reference 3 or 4 or 5 or even 6 different sources of materials, but if I don't know and I don't see the links attached, then you never gave them proper credit. So remember that you take care of that. We have another discussion this week, and it appears that there's a great deal of flexibility being offered as you get to pick and choose what particular security aspect you want to discuss as it relates to computers. Please ensure this week that again you're putting forth the effort into researching and including your sources on the discussion post. Um, One of the things that I look at in particular this week that I noticed and I thought that was pretty interesting is that the intelligence analyst community estimated that a number of users were now no longer using antivirus software. It was now kind of trending down by about 24% from last year. And one of the main reasons that were cited were that criminals would test their viruses against this popular software, and then they go out there and release it. So now the antivirus software really wasn't a factor in stopping different viruses and different malware components. So this will certainly be a great discussion this week on this particular tool because I'm interested in to see your perspective if someone selects antivirus as being a liable a liable option to protect your computer and safeguard it, I certainly want to see the research conducted. I certainly want to see the points being made as to why you believe this is a good option to go. So it'll be a great discussion this week, and I look forward to interacting with you once again as we continue to wrap the course up. Don't forget we have our two assignments due. I've included a PowerPoint tutorial assistance. There's two links for that. So if you're having just any problems or you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I look forward to interacting with you. Have a great week.